Hare Krishna devotees. So today we are going to recap one of the Srila Prabhupada's lectures, which he gave as an address while DT installation. And so this is how Srila Prabhupada is instructing us on the way of DT worship and in the process of DT worship, why it is important. So Srila Prabhupada starts with Goloka namni nijadhamni talecha tasya devi mahesh haridham suteshu teshu tete prabhava nichaya vihitashayena govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So Krishna is staying in Golok Vrindavan, which is his nijadham, his own abode. Talecha tasya devi mahesh haridham. There is material world, Mahesh Dham, and Vaikuntha planets below this Golok Dham. So Srila Prabhupada he mentions that beyond the coverings of this universe, having innumerable planets, is the Golok planet. Krishna is fond of cows, but these are not ordinary cows. Everything is spiritual in spiritual world. So this is how the first point Srila Prabhupada makes is this about the Golok Vrindavan and how Krishna is staying there herding the spiritual cows. So then he mentions Krishna stays in his own planet, enjoying his occupation, tending cows, and dancing with gopis. Yet he is everywhere, even in our hearts. So this is so beautiful. Like first, Prabhupada establishes the premises that Krishna stays in Golok Vrindavan. And then he mentions, but by his inconceivable power, he can also stay within our hearts. And you know where the next direction is taking us. Because the topic is about DT installation. Yes, you guessed it right. So Prabhupada mentions that if you are a devotee, you can catch him. Like radio message is everywhere, but do you have power to catch? So Krishna in his one form is in Golok Vrindavan, but he's accessible at the same time to those who are capable of catching him, like a radio receiver which can catch the radio message. So then Prabhupada mentions, and Krishna is so kind that he's ready to be caught. So note the usage, it's very beautiful. He comes forward as DT, a form which you can handle. Although he's everywhere, he comes very mercifully as a DT because that is a form which you can handle. So accessible to devotee and relatable to the devotee. Then Prabhupada mentions, for logic's sake, even if DT is marble, some people they object, oh, why are you worshipping marble? They don't understand that this is science of Krishna consciousness. Krishna himself says to Uddhava that I am will manifest in 8 different types of murtis or deities. So it is bona fide process. But even for logic's sake, even if DT is marble, Krishna is in the marble because he is everywhere, right? Not only is he in the marble, because as Paramatma he is in everything, but Krishna is also marble. Why? Because Krishna is only through his different energies spread everywhere. Uh, just like एक देश स्थितस्य अग्नेर ज्योत्स्ना विस्तारिणी यथा परस्य ब्रह्मणा शक्ति. So lamp is at one place, but this light is spread everywhere. So the light is dependent on that lamp. So although DT is not marble, but let's say for argument's sake it is marble, still it is Krishna, because Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Bhinna me prakriti rashtada, and he's omnipotent, means he can do anything. So he can accept service through marble, even for arguments, logic's sake. Just like yogis catch sunlight to reach sun planet, so why can't you catch Krishna's from logical point of view? Why can't you catch Krishna's energy and reach Krishna? So that's a very beautiful analogy. So Prabhupada is so convincing. He sets the premise, takes us to the direction of the relevant topic, and then convinces us completely how uh, it is so scientific that we worship deities. Then Prabhupada mentions, of course, deity is not marble, but Krishna personally. So what we just discussed was just for logic's sake, but But Krishna, by his inconceivable power, is the deity. Nama Vigraha Swarupa Tina Eka Rupa Tina Bheda Nahi Tina Chidananda Rupa. That's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says to that Maharashtrian Brahman. So then Prabhupada mentions, so now we have installed deities, now avoid 64 offenses. So there are 32 the Seva Aparadhas, and then there are 32 more Seva Aparadhas mentioned in another scripture, like don't wear shoes while coming to temple. Some of them are very common sense. Uh, some of them requires more deliberation. Be very clean, get up early and attend Mangalarti, study scriptures and be Krishna conscious 24 hours a day. So Prabhupada is clarifying why we are having deities, because why we are chanting, why we are having morning program. We want to remain Krishna conscious 24 hours a day. That is the purpose of installing deity. Krishna is so kind. He is giving us opportunity for service. Just like gopis are serving him in the spiritual world. 24 hours. Ashtakaliya Seva. Similarly, we are also given opportunity at our sadhaka stage and our sadhaka platform to serve Krishna 24 hours. Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So this is so wonderful that Prabhupada is, first the premise that Krishna stays there, then he's omnipotent, he is available. If we are ready to catch him, he is ready to be caught. He's very kind. And we are having deity worship because we want to remain 24-hour Krishna conscious. So that's a summary of that class. Thank you so much. Hope you liked it. Hare Krishna.